morning, miscreants. It's actually a beautiful day today. Unfortunately, broke people got to work on beautiful days. Actually, I think all people kind of work on beautiful days because it's the cycle of madness, the relentless pursuit of shit you don't need. It's not even so much shit you don't need sometimes. Sometimes it's shit you need, but things are becoming so untouchable now because of the price increases. People are really starting to hurt. People are starting to hurt where I live. There's a windshield behind me is going to really start hurting if you don't back off. I'm hauling about 4 tons of, about 3.5 tons of number 4 rock. And people are just fucking idiots that want to get on your ass and follow you when you're doing this shit. Dumbasses. But I've been hearing down here, like, it's starting to hurt people. I'd said maybe, 2 months ago that, like, the phone calls slowed down. It's now more of people needing things rather than people wanting things for the work that I do. And talking to people in Texas, and Oklahoma, Ohio, Eastern Kentucky, Northeastern Kentucky, East Tennessee, and it's kind of all the same everywhere. Everybody's feeling the crunch. Now everybody's concerned with what's going on with, Russia. Putin just put out a statement or a speech where he talks about the Western world trying to use the Ukraine war as a way to dominate, plan for world domination. I don't disagree with the motherfucker. I don't support Russia. But then again, I don't support Ukraine either. I support us, and I think that, until we get back with that, too much fuck. There's a dumbass in a charge with the bumper guard still on it. I find it crazy that they keep poking the bear, and that dude's gonna get pissed off. I mean, he's 70 years old, and all the shit we're doing to Russia, all the sanctions and shit, are not hurting Putin. They're hurting the Russian people, who I really have no fucking problem with. There's a channel, I forgot to get the damn name of the channel. I occasionally watch a dude in Russia, and his dream is to just learn English. That's his only dream. And he speaks actually pretty good English, a lot better than fuckers you call when you try to get something done on your credit card or AT&T or whatever. They send you to Pakistan or the Philippines. When you call Chase Bank sends you to the Philippines. Fucking idiots. Quick story. Had a problem where I accidentally cashed the same check twice digitally. This was an ongoing issue for like 3 months. So the other day they took the money out of the wrong account. So I called Chase Bank and they sent me to the Philippines. Their solution to the problem was to have the lady write me another check. I'm like, well, she already wrote me a check. I already cashed that check. Well, if you have her write you another check, it'll say the problem. I said, yeah, she'll also be paying double the money. But when they send you to fucking, to these places where English is their second language, there's a major language barrier there, and you can never get shit accomplished. And I'm to the point of thinking that that's their intention. They don't want you to. Better get your potassium iodine ready, because there's a really high likelihood of you going off at some point. And realistically, it wouldn't even have to go off over the states. They have their shit. Okay, I'll see. Yeah, exactly, man. News, we got little boys touching drag queens' dicks. I'm just not okay with that. I don't give a fuck what you do, or who you fuck, or how you dress, or whatever. But listen, 10 years ago, this would have been fucking child abuse, and these parents would have been locked up. Where are all these good fucking cops at? That's what I want to know. All you good-looking fucking fags out there, where's your good-looking, your good cops at? Because I tell you what, if for no other reason than to just give them a bad motherfucking day to arrest them and lock them up, even if the DA wouldn't pick the shit up, you motherfuckers should be doing that shit, but they don't. because they do as they're told to do. And until you bootlickers figure it the fuck out and we abolish the police shit, it's just going to get worse. You're going to continue to fucking pay more. You're going to continue to be extorted more. Your little boys and girls are going to be touched. What are you going to do when your kid comes home and says, hey, Daddy, we had this boy today dressed up as a girl, and my teacher had me touch his penis, and then she gave me $1 to stuff in his underwear. Are you going to be okay with that shit? Because don't say it won't fucking happen. I'm so sick of fucking hearing that. It won't happen here. Yeah, okay. Just like people here won't be wearing masks 24/7 or locked in their homes, and little kids won't be touching fucking. I don't care what you do. I genuinely do not give a fuck what you do. I've had fags as friends, really good friends. And whatever. I don't give a fuck what you do or who you fuck, as long as you know it ain't gonna be me. And you don't shove. You don't force that on me. Nobody gives a fuck. The only people that give a fuck are you motherfuckers. You're the only ones who care what you're doing. I don't know if it's got to be some kind of complex or something you suffer from, because what you know what you're doing is fucked up. But whatever. Be fucked up all you want. I do fucked up shit. I do shit that's probably against the norm. But I don't flaunt it fucking in front of everybody. And I don't fucking join little fucking kids in on it. You know what? Would you be okay if? And I'm just wondering since we're trying not to exclude anybody, yet we have these other groups that are excluded. You want to bring drag queens into it, little boys touching their dicks, but fellas still can't own firearms. Isn't that kind of excluding them? I think it's racist, since there's a lot of black felons. It's just racist. So we should get rid of that, right? Matter of fact, I think the government should provide Glocks and fucking, AKs to everybody. Just in case. Man, the world's a fucked up place. Like, I despise. Which way I don't want to go. I guess we'll go this way. I hate the term clown world, man, but it is. I would have never thought in my time I would see that shit. I'm going to lose you guys for about 30 seconds here in just a second. I pop over this hill. I would have never thought that I'd seen that in my lifetime. And what I really never thought is that a fucking nation of men would stand around and watch it happen. What I really never thought I would see is all these good cops standing by watching it happen. You're literally watching sexual predators groom and I don't know if I call it molesting. Is it molesting when you have a kid? Yeah, it's molestation, because you're getting gratification out of it. Have a little kid touch you, and then cops do nothing about it. I can't whip my kid's ass in public, but these little fuckers can touch dicks, and that's okay. And then you have the President of the United States fucking doubling down the stupidity, being okay with it. Like, we just live in a fucked up world. And it's only going to continue to get more and more fucked up. The longer we go, the longer we do nothing, the worse it's going to get. It's inevitable. Pretty soon there'll be fucking little kids and calling it happy hour or some shit. We're teaching them to have sex safely. That's what they'll say. George Orwell was a fucking genius, wasn't he? I done skip topics. Because pretty much everything he said in 1984 is happening. And one day the roundups will come. So the conversation was had the other day with one of my customers about full autos. Well, about guns in general. He said, well, I can see why they would, not want people to have full autos. I was like, you could have a full auto. You just got to pay the tax and have the money. That's it. Everybody could own one. He's like, well, I don't see why anybody would need one. I said, it's not about a need, man. I said, but when 5 goons come through your fucking door demanding what you have, I bet you wish you would have one then. And who cares that you don't want one? I don't want a tow truck company, which I'd like to have a tow truck company. Those dudes bank. I said, does that mean that you don't need 15 tow trucks and 3 semis and 3 semi tow wreckers? No. It's what you want. You earned it, and it hurt nobody else. Who gives a fuck? So I kind of turned him around. But anywho, fucked up days, man. And it's only going to get worse. I'm really surprised that if I was Russia and you were supplying the person I'm fighting, you declared war against me. If you look back at World War II, we were sending items over to Britain before we entered the war. They started torpedoing our merchant ships because at that point they looked at it as we were entering the war because we're providing munitions and shit like that. And I'm really surprised that Russia hasn't taken that step yet. And now that we've sent a whole fucking brigade of the 101st Airborne, 30 miles off the Russian border in Ukraine, like I said, you keep poking the bear and you're going to get what you asked for. And you're not going to get it. They got bunkers in Colorado they can live the next 20 years under. It's me and you who's going to have to pay for it. The little guy, we're always the ones that pay for it. Doesn't matter if you're in fucking Iraq, Afghanistan, here, Russia, Ukraine. The fuckers at the top arguing or pretending to argue are not the ones that fucking pay for the shit. The people are the ones that pay for the shit. And they're willing to sacrifice everybody if need be for their political agenda. And you can't say this Russian-Ukraine shit ain't about politics. We literally put that dude into office in 2014. Obama picked him, hand-picked him, and said, okay, you're now president. We made the coup happen. Why do you think we're sending them billions of dollars other than Congress has loaded their pockets? Besides that, Ukraine is the new, what's the name of the damn islands where everybody used to send their money? All offshore accounts. That's Ukraine now. It's the money laundering capital of the fucking world. Yet we're sending them billions of dollars of money that we don't have. It's not like we actually have it to give in the first place. And I'm completely against what's going on over there. I don't want to give them motherfuckers a dollar. I hate to say it, but they should have stocked up, or they should be able to, get it themselves. I don't care. How are you the breadbasket of Europe, but you're broke? And then you're demanding money. Demanding money. $3 to $4 billion a month. Thanks what he said they would need. Maybe it was a week. I know it was a bunch. I know when I heard it, I read it, I'm like, what? You're demanding that the U.S. give you this money? Fuck you, cocksucker. Just for that, you shouldn't get a dollar. You shouldn't get a dollar anyway. But we'll continue to give it to them because of the political agenda of the few who are going to be willing to sacrifice your kids when the time comes for that agenda. And I don't disagree with Putin. It is about Western world domination. Like, we need to get the government out of it. Government is trying to fucking rule everybody. It doesn't matter if it's us, little Mexicans, Guatemalans, Russians, Ukrainians, it doesn't matter. The people with the money at the top, with the monopoly on force and violence, are trying to rule over all of us. That shit's got to be stopped at some point. And if it's not, you know who's going to pay for it? Our kids. That's who's going to pay for it. My kids. Maybe not your kids, but my kids for sure. I don't know if you got kids my kid's age. And I can't do it. I can't go out like that, knowing that I left this shithole. And that's what it is, man. Fuck you if you have anything. Oh, it's just the land of the free home. Yeah, okay, whatever. You're right. Well, come on, buddy, because I can't make that turn. And you watch this dumb dick. He's going to do the same shit. Oh, no, he's smart when he stops. When you got a 20-foot trailer, sometimes you got to make a wide turn. Some people like to pull all the way up. But anyway. On a side note, I'm working on something. I can't really tell you what it is, but it's about me. So I'm working on something. This doesn't count because this is world shit. This ain't me shit. Try not to be so negative. I'm genuinely trying that now. Trying to put off good energy. It's all going to be fine, guys. Call 911 when the bomb's hit, and the police are going to be there to save you. They're here to protect and serve you and put their life second to yours. They will bring you food when there's no food. They will bring you water when there's no water. They will put you first in their lives. They promised. And they have integrity. Lots of integrity. Damn, there's more fucking caution tape. It's not Halloween caution tape either. Feel good. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to be losing you guys a bunch, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I don't even know if you're hearing that. Because my phone, it'll say I'm live. But if I am live right now, I'm going to go ahead and go. You guys have a great day. And work hard and stay safe. And you got to get up at 4 a.m. to go sit in parking lots and make videos to get more done than anybody else does. I get more done before 5 a.m. than everybody does all day. Yeah, suck my dick, dude. Some days I'm up till 4 a.m. still working, fuckhead. Peace, Matthew. Mr. Jake, I just seen where you're going to